Hello, this is Paul Milligan for Innovate TV. Many thanks for joining us. We're here at Frankfurt Prolight+Sound 2019 in Germany. I'm joined today by Steve Ellison from Meyer Sound. Welcome, Steve.
Hi.
So you're here to talk about SpaceMap Live, which is previewed at this show. Sounds incredible. I'm hooked on the name already. Can you tell me a bit about it, please?
SpaceMap Live is a new spatial mixing platform and system for live sound. SpaceMap is an algorithm, and that lets you design a layout of loudspeakers based on what you need, what you have, and the SpaceMap does the heavy lifting of figuring out how to distribute power to those loudspeakers. So it's very flexible in that you can create a SpaceMap for any arrangement of loudspeakers. Maybe you have 7 or you have 15. You can create a SpaceMap for that arrangement. Not only that, you can create multiple SpaceMaps for the same arrangement that result in different panning qualities. So you can create SpaceMaps that provide very focused, localized positioning of sound. You can also create SpaceMaps that are very diffuse, for instance, for reverb returns. So you might, on one sound source, pick out a SpaceMap that lets you place a sound here, like maybe the kick drum, or some hi-hats here, or synth, or stereo pair, and have that very well localized. On the other hand, reverb or maybe delay returns want to be more, or keyboard pads, maybe those you want to be more diffuse, so you have a SpaceMap that does that. So once that's all set up, you sit there and literally just pick the map, mix it, and blend between the maps, and you can really listen and react to what you're hearing in the room with your system to get the best result. And we're showing a prototype of that system here at the show.
So how long has this been in development for?
Well, the technology dates back a couple of decades. SpaceMap is the world's kind of probably leading technique for multi-channel spatial mixing used by Cirque du Soleil shows and others over multiple decades. And what SpaceMap Live is bringing that same core technology to live sound in Galaxy processors, which is our kind of flagship loudspeaker processing system. And now we'll be introducing spatial mixing into that processor.
Sure. So amongst our readers and our viewers, who will be the beneficiaries of SpaceMap Live? Who will be using that, and what problems will it solve for them?
Well, it provides a new creative tool for making a spatial mix for live sound. So if you're a rental house, if you're doing corporate work, corporate AV, and you want to create a live immersive mix of sound, SpaceMap Live will let you use Galaxy to do that with iPad and a graphic interface that's very intuitive to create a mix with elements of your mix distributed throughout your sound system.
Sure. I mean, how important is it to have a sort of quote-unquote kind of standard control system like that? Because when I think of kind of really technical audio stuff, it's 1,000 buttons to press, and who knows which one does what. You know, what you're sounding like, it sounds like it's
absolutely
simplistic GUI.
True that tablet technology has helped enable this. I mean, we couldn't have done it 20 years ago.
Yeah.
20 years ago, we had the technology, but we didn't have the tools to make it a tactile interface and experience. So now it's incredibly important to basically have a couple of iPads, 1 to 3. In this demo, we have 3 set up, but you could do this with as few as 1 and see each sound and mix that just intuitively without thinking of turning knobs and what level is going to what speaker and so forth.
Sure. So Steve, for those not lucky enough to be in Frankfurt and get a preview of this technology that isn't released yet, when will be the next maybe occasion that the people in maybe the rest of the world can get their hands on it and see it for themselves?
Well, the next opportunity will be Infocom, where we'll have a demo room set up very similar to what we have here.
Sure.
And that's in Orlando, Florida in June of this year.
Fantastic.
Between now and then, there is a music festival coming up where the same kind of core technology that we're using here we'll be using at MoogFest, which is a music festival in Durham, North Carolina. So this is a festival that celebrates technology, the arts, innovation, in the kind of celebrating the legacy of Bob Moog.
And finally, Steve, you mentioned obviously that people seeing it at Frankfurt and InfoComm in June. It's very much still a preview of the technology. Looking into your crystal ball, do we have a final date or date of release for this?
No,
yet?
we don't have a date yet. I'm sorry to say, but but I know it's a high priority. We're all very excited about this, and it's an effort we're working hard on, and it'll be great.
Okay. Steve, many thanks for joining us.
Pleasure. Thank you.